Hello guys, welcome back to ESENtaxa. Andrea Pito here. In this video, I don't want to talk about taxes. I just want to talk about documentation you need when you move to Italy. And in particular, we're going to explore two particular documents which are essential. One is the document for the fiscal code, which is called the green card for the fiscal code, impress on it. And the other one is the famous health card Italian system. So here I printed in a double on a paper, but you can see here this is the front side and this is the back side. So why it's so important to understand the difference between those two type of cards and why they are both extremely important. So if you want to move to Italy and you're not resident and you want to for example purchase a property or provide some administration procedure, you're doing something like incorporating a company or acquiring some share of a company, any kind of things that has to do with the Italian tax agency, even as not resident, you need fiscal code. So the fiscal code we already explained in a different video done by Fausto Carnevale, that the fiscal code can be required also from your home if you're still living in a foreign country, in your country of origin, to the consulate, to the Italian consulate that provides you by email the fiscal code. So the fiscal code in principle is just a number. But in Italy it's very important to present this fiscal code always, especially when you are in front of a notary or when you are in front of a certain accountant in case you need to incorporate a company. And normally those persons, they require you the fiscal code not just verbally, but with a plastic card, which is this one. Because they will take a picture of, will take a photocopy of this document, and they will file it in their dossier, in their file, based on what you're doing. So it's very important in Italy because they always take a photocopy of the document that you're providing. And why is not enough just say verbally the fiscal code? Because in this way, with this system, they have the proof that this fiscal code is valid. It's a real code provided from the Italian tax office, and they can use it without any problem. So they are sure that this fiscal code is linked to you. But if you live to Italy, if you move to Italy, so if you're living there and you have all the valid documentation to live, such as the visa, and you are registered to the Italian health care system, then you will receive at home this card here. And this card has impressed the fiscal code, along with all the details, the surname, name, and other stuff. They have the fiscal code at the top of this. So you can use this one to provide any kind of administration procedures, such as purchase a property, for example. This card contains also information about your health status inside the Italian health system. And as you can see here, the back part of this card contains all this information that you might need if you travel through European Union, because you're covered not just in Italy with this card. So this card just prove that you are covered by the Italian national healthcare system, but also from the European national healthcare system of each European member state. The difference is that with this card here, with this information, with this data, with this barcode, you are covered when you have a problem in case of emergency. So such as an accident, and you need to be recovered to an hospital of every in each European country. So you can present the back side of this card, while the front of this card is used in Italy. In theory, this card here could replace this one. Yes, it's true. But in this video, I want to tell you that there is a particular case where the green card, the plastic green card for the fiscal code, is very important because there is a specific situation where this card might not be useful. So what is the scenario? The scenario is the following. If you see here, this card contains the expiration date, right? But this expiration date is not linked to the fiscal code because the fiscal code never expires. Once it has been assigned to you, it will be forever. But this expiration date is for the health card itself. So the card expires and needs to be renewed. It will come back to your home automatically if you are correctly subscribed to the local health care system, which is called in Italian ASL, ASL. Now, unfortunately, the problem is the following. If you don't receive on time the new health card, new Tessera Sanitaria, and you need to use this card for purchase some property or provide some administrative procedure in any case, for example, also open a bank account, this kind of things, and this is expired, and for example, the employee of the bank is asking you for this document to prove that you have a valid fiscal code, they will see that your date is expired, and they don't accept this document, even though the fiscal code never expires. So a lot of people in the public administrations, also in the banks or any kind of financial institutions that requires the fiscal code, they don't know this difference. So in order to keep moving with this procedure, with this bureaucratic procedure, you are forced to give the green one, because the green card never expires, and you can provide this document. So the person that is asking you the code, the fiscal code, can photocopy this card rather than this one, because this one might be expired, and you don't have any problem. So my suggestion is the following: if you're going to move to Italy, ask first this one. If you're not yet subscribed to the national Italian system, so if you don't have still yet the Tessera Sanitaria, so ask this one. You can go to any tax authority office and you can get it for free, and they will send it at home in the address that you're going to declare to the Italian tax agency. Of course, if they know that you are registered correctly to the ASL, to the Italian healthcare system, they will give you this one at home. So it's always recommendable to explicitly require the plastic one. There is also another option. The other option is simply print it. So you can basically go to the Italian tax agency, make sure that the code that you have is valid, and you have a website that I will put in the description below the video, in which they checks if your code is correctly, and basically you can print a photocopy of a virtual plastic card even if you didn't receive at home, and you can present this paper straight to the notary, straight to the accountant, or to the employee of the bank, without the problem of presenting a Tessera Sanitaria with the expiration date, and you solve this problem. These are those kind of small tips, small things that might help you to unblock certain bureaucratic procedure that you are following up in Italy. Just because of these small details, a lot of people get stuck because of the ignorance of the person that requires you this document. But here in ESENtaxa, we are very happy to help you in these kind of things, to unblock you and makes the bureaucratic procedure way more smooth and easy to manage. For anything else, if you have any question, or if you experience some similar situations with different kind of situation, different kind of procedure, please let us know in the comment below the video. We will be happy to reply you back and to try to give you any help. For any other questions, if you need a consultancy on a specific topic, tax-related topic, you can write me at exentaxa@gmail.com. But if you are planning to move to Italy, I really strongly recommend to join the Italian Tax Academy, which is the only online platform with 5 hours online course, and included in the package you have a one-to-one call with a former Italian tax agency inspector, and still included in the package a tax simulation. And keep in mind that if you subscribe to this channel, you will have for free information on new Italian regulation, fiscal law, tax tip, and also documental tips that can help you to live in Italy more easily and help you to fulfill all kind of bureaucratic requirements, bureaucratic steps, things that needs to be done on daily life in Italy more easier and more smoother. Thank you. See you next time.